Ah, damn. Ah, I'm so tiny. If you're wondering where that music is coming from, it's because some of the Roottrees music for this game is actually copyrighted. So I physically can't let it play. What the fuck? Is that there before? That loading screen? Hopefully it's not too loud. It's loud in my ear though. Let me put it down. No. Oh, I don't want to do that. I'm gonna put it down because I want something for you guys. There, it's like really low. And then I'll put it there so you guys can still kind of hear it. And here's my voice. Put it higher. Put it lower. Put it there. Okay. And now to change my setup so I can see you guys better. Just This game was so fun. I've been dying. The incident at the galley house. Oh, fuck. Dude, this is already super fun to me. Like, hella fun. Oh, my hand hurts. So. I wanted to come back to it so bad. I was even, like, trying to figure out a way I could stream in the middle of the week because I wanted to play more. Okay. I'm going to mute my mic for a second so I can hear how you guys... Okay, I think that might be better. Wish you guys would tell me I'm so loud. I could fix that, you know. Just there. Move my mic a little bit. Okay. Audio. No music. Continue. Yay! This is gonna be so much fun! Okay. You're reading this. Samantha Roottrees. Ilma Jotter of Ellis. Let me make notes of that. Where is Ellis? Do I have Ellis? Architecture firm. I'm gonna add edit note. He had okay. Samantha Roottrees. Copy. Samantha Roottrees. Control V is the unlimited daughter of him and her. Copy. Yeah. Control V. Save. There we go. I hurt my hand earlier. It fucking hurts real bad right now. Okay. Next gen. Well, none of the next gens have heard of Patricia. Going by Pasty. Lauren mentioned the wedding in her first diary without knowing Patsy's history. Her first diary without knowing Patsy had never taken another lawyer. Lauren, quite redacted, appreciated this. Okay. So, Ellis Jr. Because I have them in order. Because in this... No. This... Let's go back to this. I know I need to finish reading that one. But look. No. Wrong one. In the original, it says G, E, C, E, M, and M. So, and when we first started this chart, it says it goes in birth order down here, oldest to youngest. So I'm assuming that the same applies up here since he's over here and he was the last one. So she would be the other M. And so that would make him CE. And this would make him, yeah. So let's go back here. More. No, with Pat. Press. Oh, fuck. Where's my notes? I just wrote it down. Patricia Steen. He never became, he was an architect. And they forced somebody else to take it. And then their daughter was named Samantha Roottrees. Okay. Clancy Trust. That's Lauren. Initial entry titled Sam. Okay. Pieces of entry about Sam. Clearly, I did not know her true family history. Sam was might have been the sister figure of Gwen. Never was. Ernie's and the kids are lucky to have her. To help the family in their own. Ernie Jr. has been learning day by day from Zach. It has been a long time since any of the real were excited and interested about actual candy as Ernie. As a bonus, Gwyneth has a green thumb of her mother and her adopted grandfather. I am ashamed not figuring out myself. Sam is the spitting image of Patsy with her jet black hair and green eyes and does not have... Okay, awesome. So, with that being said, Sam is right. This is Sam. Jet black hair and green eyes. Jet black hair and green eyes. Unknown occupation. Probably was a housewife. Because that's what they say most of these people are. Is housewife. She doesn't have to thick glasses. But I guess that skips a generation. Lover. It's hard to explain Pop's look on his face when flashbacks of Zach. My mother reframed, calm down. Sam wouldn't receive any candy money after all, and it was essentially inheriting the right to rule over the peasants for in turn. Pop warned us away from the farm for years. I never met EC in person, but Pop once referred to him as a confirmed bachelor. I suspected that's why he wanted to keep us from there. Sam had to grow up in that house with him and his roommate, R.M. Miller. Not sure if she'll ever forgive Uncle Junior or Patsy for abandoning her to that life. If I were her, I might never forgive them either. Even so, she seems to have more to blame than just the two of them. She has no problem with us next gen, but she has a palpable hatred for the five-piece Ellis and Gwyneth. Okay. So she hates Gwyneth and the original Ellis. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. They have two kids. Okay. I have nothing on her yet. Okay. Interesting. After reading this back, I get deja vu. I write this. Gotten married again. No, Roottrees has ever remarried. Sure, I lost Jacob in divorce. And I sure I lost Jacob and Gwen divorced Wild Ben, but just before she had her second, not even blame her for that. I've seen what he gets up to in Skylar. Neither of us took a second husband. It's inevitable for somebody in the family to remarry. Just wish it wasn't my son. Wonder if Clark's apparent disrespect for marriage is due to the lack of a real father. I did what I could, and Lord knows Eli C. stepped up and helped more ways than I say for Clancy or Edward. Raised Clark. Placidly raised Clark and Jim as brothers whenever he could. Seems fine. Jim marriage seems solid as a rock. Pun intended. I suspect that he's marrying Jane to keep her from running out of a band. Without her, he would be a third wheel. I imagine they won't last long as a trio, but still, I don't think marriage is such on a shaky foundation can last. Lord knows I was right the last time. Okay, so her son marries again to somebody named and yep, thought so. James. Lord knows I was right the first time. They have a kid, but they also split, and then he marries again. Fuck. Basically, about putting in my diary is that I get it. There's 4 Ellis, and there are 4 Ellis for Pete's sake, but that's how it is. Someone would say, I saw Ella in town, and I wouldn't know what they meant. My brother, my uncle, my cousin. That's why they became Uncle Junior, Miracle L, and LC. Okay. My uncle, my cousin. Or Miracle L. Oh, so Miracle L? Did Ellis Miracle. Interesting. Family names are unusual. Grandma L believe in using a name for each generation to honor those of the last. His father, and Grandma Gwyneth's father were named Edward and Clancy. So you see where my pop's name come from. Okay, interesting. My cousin. That's why they became Uncle Junior, Miracle L, and Elsie. One thing that's always been consistent through the family is that anytime someone is a junior, they are always the firstborn. That's what goes for Miracle. L or Clancy. Oh, they're always the firstborn. Always the firstborn. So he's junior. So these two need to switch. But he never took another wife after that, and he never had another kid. That doesn't make any sense. See, that doesn't make any sense. They're always the firstborn. Let me read that. They're always the firstborn. That goes for Miracle L or even Clancy. With the women, however, goes out the window. I think Gwendolyn got her name from the combination of Caroline. But what is Ellis's mother's woman name? Tend to gets mixed up in a generation. I guess there is called no female equivalent for junior. Oh, when you're reading this diary and you're not alone. Even the government had problems. I remember receiving a certified mail for Edward Clancy, and I had to break the news that they got my father's name backwards. Edward Clancy. My father's name backwards. That's the Edward. Okay. Yeah, but we know this is correct. We know all this is correct. Okay. She believes based on a teacher name must have been 3rd grade. I got angry when I met a new girl who I did not like. She was dirty, did not have a pretty dress. Me and Pop walked and she hugged him. When I told her he was my Pop, she pushed me. I got angry and yelled at her, and Pop said, treat her nice. Then she said, your Pop is my dad, screaming aloud in my ear. She was lying to me, and lying is not a nice thing, so I pushed her. And I got in trouble, but took her away and told me, don't worry, I'm glad she's gone. What? Hi. Yun? How do I say that name? I feel like an idiot. I feel like you've told me before. Can you hear the cozy music in the background over my voice? Yaya? Hiya? You, who? I hear it, yes. It's you who? Are you saying it's you who, or are you saying it's Yaya? Ah! Yes, what? How to screw up your VTuber or is dyslexic and has an issue. Dude, this game is hard. I just see yep. Yep. Okay. This picture is from our house. Even Pop have it framed. That's him on the left. This is her father? Ah, I fucking fixed it. Fuck you, game. 3 are correct and been unlocked. Nice. You also let Rick, Jane, Christine. Booyah. What the fuck?
It's time for your headlines. Once an hour, every hour, on the 45. It's a bizarre development to an already tragic tale. In the wake of some of Carl Roottrees' belongings have apparently gone missing. Most notably, a framed photo of the Roottrees family from the mid-1970s that Carl had on his office wall. We interviewed a local psychologist about that again. That's WRTD.
You mean the one I have? Didn't know I can actually look at more stuff that I have. Oh, look, yeah. Riot Girl. Oh, interesting. Okay. How do I get out of this? I guess just click this and then... Oh, click the home button. Oh, I stole it. I have the stolen photo. I have the stolen fucking photo. Fuck me. Fuck me. Okay, these are correct. Thank God. And so my thought process was also correct. We don't know her occupation. I guess she was a farm worker, was she not? It doesn't matter. And not long. You heard that something mentioned search on. Oh, use caster message. You could search online to find out more. Oh, okay. Spider search. Oh. Spider search? Nope. Okay. RT News. Spider search. Mm-hmm. Okay. So her brother, she said, and I quote, blah, blah. I don't understand why this would have 6 clues. But she just said in this diary that when somebody says I saw Allentown, my brother, my uncle, so it's Uncle Junior, Miracle L, and Elsie. So, and in the family, I don't know what her brother looks like, but we now know that her brother is this one. Because it always goes to the firstborn, the junior. Junior always goes to the firstborn. And an unknown occupation. He's not unknown. He's the second president. It was forced on him. And we know her picture. We also know what she looked like. Her and her siblings were shot down. So she has another kid. She has another sibling. Oh, is that? No. Is that? Wait, let me. Her name is Stephanie. Okay. And that's her husband. Okay. This one, Where is it? Family. Where's family portrait? There was another one. There. She said her and her siblings were forced to stand together. So I think this one is her brother, the younger brother, and then the old. Because she said that her brother looked like the closest to Pop. So I'm assuming it's that. Her siblings, they were all clumped together. Remember that. So he looks younger. Maybe. And she has a brother named Clancy as well. Always the firstborn. Oh, wait. It's always the firstborn for Junior, so. We have Clancy Jr. This one's Clancy Jr. This one is Ellis then. That. Interesting. That looks correct, but it might not be. I don't have a picture for him. I am assuming this is his picture. Oh, this one says L. Looks like he's a janitor. Because none of these have second photos. So he has to be that one. Yeah, because none of the other L's have second photos. Okay. He looks like he's a janitor. Construction, director, farmer. Is there a janitor in here? President, college, principal, pro athlete, politics, new anchor, manufacturing, mechanic? Might be a mechanic. Damn. Her diaries have a lot. I think we have her other diary over here. Free spirits. Generation after Lawrence. Including her son. Okay. So we need this. These are the free spirits, right? And her son is a part of this one. Clark is a part of this one. There's only so many people it could be. Bonnie, next president, Guy Hudson. Oh. Guy Hudson. It's the president. Guy Hudson first was moved as president of Roottrees, abdicated towards the average person. Guy was looking for his own wealth. We need to mimic caviar. fancy flavors. Guy Hudson. President Guy Hudson. Large photos. If I could figure out... Oh, LM. LM's right here. Miracle Jr. Here's Miracle Jr. There's LM. This looks like a gem Roottrie. This looks like gem. Let's see. Let me look at my thing. Did he have glasses? No. But if I look at these, a lot of facial hair. This is obviously Miracle. One of the miracles. Miracle. I think it's Miracle Jr. Oh, if that's the case, then this isn't him. So let me fix that. That's Miracle. Oh, so then this one holding the kid might be him because he's a rainbow tie? It seems like the rainbow ties into like who they are. Older. Looks like he's a mechanic, but we won't know. Just because of the name tag and everything. That kid. They were angry that Sam had to join in on the picture and they didn't understand why. But she is the spitting image of her mother. Spitting image of Patty. Let me look up her name. Sounds of laughter. Oh, wait. How about I look her up in the parenthetical? Like her... Let me look this up. Okay, here. Search parentheticals. Modern Muesli. Search. The Rex sisters. Lucky Rex. The Lucky Rex. Spider search. Jane DeVello listed. It's a wedding singer. Started when she was running. Jane. It's ready. No. Jane DeVello. Spider search. Alright. Jane Rex. Search parasitical for that. Youngest Kim is about to step into a permanent role on Broadway, taking over for one of the children in Oliver, the Lucky Rex, indeed. Spider search? Okay, the Lux sisters. Search. Oh. Well, it cut off the T. Fuck me. So she has a sister. Ah! Nice! Here's the ones that are correct. Yes! You've also locked the following optional entries. Yay! Awesome! Architect, farmer, and mechanic. I guessed that. Oh, fuck.
So, you may have heard the news. Some of Carl's things have gone missing. That includes the pictures and mail I brought you earlier. I promise I didn't steal it, but I did borrow it. I'll return it once we're done. Let me deal with my family in the meantime.
My family?
Oh, I guess that means I've officially confessed. I'm a Roottrees. I assure you I have a reasonable explanation for the secrecy. I'm about to do something big the family doesn't approve of. If you could just wait a little bit longer, I'll tell you more. In person. I'll return after 15 more blood relatives.
Fuck me. Fuck you. You know how hard it is? You know how hard this is? Lady. Ab. No. I got. His name is wrong. I really do think he's an advertisement. Right, so her brothers are wrong in the pictures. And the only reason why I say that... Oh, hold on. I feel like I'm going to get killed. Carl and Brenna. Ernie. Could have never done. Much love, Debbie. Shiva candle. Her kids might be wrong too. Oh yeah, of course this isn't her son. Because wait, is this the next generation? This is the next generation. Her son would be in this one. I can't believe I got that one right. I'm like, he has a name tag. There's no way. That's why I'm like, there's no way he has a name tag. I did notice one thing though. I'm gonna go here. Because when they do you unlock optional and like pictures, that picture doesn't match, so it's not him. He is. So I could do this, and it might work. I think he has to be one of the men. Never once said that he was wearing glasses. How did her husband look? Wish there was a colored picture of her husband. I'll put. Alright. I'll put a colored. I want a colored picture of her husband so I can based on hair and stuff. I think this is wrong. I think it's between these two of who I think it belongs to. Anyways, let's try to get more blood relatives. Said Guy, the president. Second president. So somebody else had to be president. Because we only have... Because none of... I grabbed myself. If I move this right here, would that help? I don't, like, come over here and just yank myself. Oh, look at that. Okay, anything near the side will get yanked because this game's hitbox. Lol, that's what you say? Not like, here, let me help you with this game. This one doesn't have any more, right? Yes, okay. Watchmen. I don't understand why we had to have Samantha. Okay, I get that. She's there. Who are you? I don't know who the fuck you are. She said that her siblings were all clumped together, the four of them. So, I want Eli to stand all the way to the left, since he looked a lot like Pop did in the old one. Eli. Oh, okay. So I have the faces wrong. She said he looks more like Pop. She wanted Eli to be over here. So that means... Yeah, that makes sense though, because he looks older. And I think she said that her brother had to take over the business. Right? Means everyone has something to complain about Gwen. As an only child, a combination of loneliness. During the summer, I went to stay with her and Aunt Margot. Okay. Which makes sense. Okay. Why didn't this work? Isn't that her husband's name? Because his name, Wild, didn't ever show up. Because I want to know his real name. What parentheticals do we have? Scarlet? Oh, yeah, we could look up his... Oh. Wild Bill. Wild Bill Williams mentioned gossip that he's been seen in public with blonde mostly. Walter... Oh, there we go! There we go! What an interesting last name. Frostier Walter. Awesome. Kind of like it when we can like put pictures to the spouses. Here we got that one's not a blood relative though. Okay, I got that. Stuck here with Clark. The hair is Lane. She is the first Roottrees woman to be other than Malcolm. There's one hint in here. Your life between wars. Or never had. She was the granddaughter of Ellis on her father's diet. Her mom name was Pop. She refers to her father as Pop, head lawyer of the Roottrees family. Lauren uses shorthand generations in their family. Uses them often. 5-piece. The first generation. Gwyneth, Ellen, and Lauren's father was in next generation, her generation, and including her son. Who's on the notable list? Margot. I'm jealous. Dynasty. He would step down, determining his success. I wish I had a fly on the wall. Clancy told me everything got quiet and heated. Granddad was furious that none of his sons would take over the president. And he was holding on with architects, preacher, and a lawyer. Nobody got time for Candy. With the 5 pieces refusing to step, it came down to us next. And Jai argues at length the company should stay with our branch of the family, since we still have the Roottrees name. I'm not even sure Clancy would have wanted it, but he was the one who was volunteered. Instead of it ending up going to Zach, even though his surname does not match the Candy, he is the firstborn son of the born 5 pieces. Firstborn son of the firstborn 5-piece. I'm not sure how relevant. Ooh! Firstborn son of the 5 pieces, and his name starts with a Z. Zachariah. So Motrin. Zachariah. So Mortrin. And then because of that, I'm assuming this is a female, and it's gonna be Morcherlin. It's gonna be one of these. Ooh. There's no other Zach in here, right? Jason, Steven. Oh, Zach Wilson as well. We'll see. We'll see if that one sticks. Ooh. Being the firstborn son. And Clancy was volunteered to be the second president. Okay. Ooh, that was good. Grandchild, always very particular. I asked Clancy if it ever came up with woman KO. I believe Angie is older than Zach. Okay. Angie. Angie is older than Zach. Oh, definitely. I got the name right. Angela. And then Zachariah. Where is it? Where is Zachariah? He must have passed it. Zachariah. After all, and I'm the next oldest of all, and he just laughs. I'll never forget the cuss word used when he told Ma. I never forget the cuss words Pop used when he told Ma it wouldn't go to us either. Maybe they wanted us to go. It's not going to them either. He was volunteered, but it didn't go to them either. Maybe they wanted it to go only to the member of the family who looks like he samples the product. Member of the family looks like he samples the product. It didn't go to Zach. It didn't go to her. It didn't go to them. Huh? That makes no sense. I'm so confused. I thought Clancy got it. But it went to the 5 gens, right? Let me go look at the pictures. So this is Guy, then. This is Guy president. Right? And I don't have any of these correct. This doesn't make sense. Oh, I'm so confused. I had the whole family tree lined up this way. So I guess it did end up going to Zach. Yeah? Because this one would be her, and this one would be him. And then I'm going to put him as second president, and let's see what happens. And then if that's the case, then he would be third? And she's also going to be a housewife. Yes? Oh, goddamn. Damn. This is hard. She only look like somebody who's sampling the product. Nobody understood why we included her, but we included her. And I don't think it's fair that Miracle made it in since he technically advised me against my inside holds a grudge after all. Interesting. So the president went to him. And then she was in this diary. This is the one I was reading. At least with Caddy Rush counted back. Maybe they wanted it to go to the only member of the family. Looks like he samples the product. That Ellis Roottrees had given to his wife that Sam was a family gathering. Sam have so many different relatives I never met. After all, Granny had sisters and Granddad had a brother or two. But I was told to trim the branches up from the tree, so why is Sam special? Nothing adds up. Angie summoned all the next gens in secret meeting in Zach's office. Gwen's in Paris, but the rest of us, including the Miracle Boy, spent ages trying to unravel the mysteries. I didn't recognize Sam at Uncle Jar's wedding with Patty last year. At the reception, when I asked who Sam was, hushed me and said it's complicated. Clancy swore he saw Sam working alongside farm hands. E.C. and John were used to drive past the old Anderson farm on his way upon hearing that E.C. E.C. and John. Yeah, I'm working on farmhands. E.C. and John. Old Anderson farm. Can I spider search this? No. Ooh, maybe just Anderson farm. Oh. That didn't work. This has to be correct. Okay, there's the other like hint that he became a mechanic. Clark is getting married. And his sister is raising her twins. Okay, so his sister had twins. He's not a bad president. Favorite in any other film, they end up on the streets, even Clark. Huh. Interesting. Ben, I'm done. Okay, this is her generation. I think I got most of the pictures correct now. Who does she belong to? She actually looks... God. Hey. Bam Bam. Oh, it takes us to it. Okay. One, two, three males that we haven't accounted for. Can I look at the Rux sister? Blonde hair. Next president. Food Bonnie. Next president, Guy Hudson. Ernie Jr. Miracle Jr. Jim Roottrees. Ernie Jr. Ah! Is her brother named Ernie? I don't know. I don't know. I wonder if he became a lawyer too. I don't know. Kind of lost again. Wait, what? Jim used to be in a different band? Fuck me. Okay. What do you mean? Okay, let me go to names. Am I spelling Roottrees wrong? Mm. Mm. Why? I'm gonna throw something. A few years ago, Diamond and I were in. Oh. Oh! I get it now. These times. Okay. That now. I know she is the blonde. And she is the brown one. So that means him. I think. Let me go look at the picture again. Oh, okay. There you go. Because this is. Okay. Okay. So. Yeah, I got that right. Yay! I did change some stuff. Yes! makes me feel so good. That makes me happy. Okay, now looking at his face. He's one of these three. Still. Prevention! Nice! I'm struggling. It only locks in every 3. So you have to like kind of like play around with it. Me too. But yeah, you're still sick. So this is still wrong. Like I need to figure out their jobs before they lock in. Okay. They have a kid. They have 1 kid together. I want to look. I wonder names. Names. Hudson. Guy Hudson was one of the presidents. Oh, I know their names too. Right? Because didn't she say they were keeping the Roottrees name? Oh, I'm sorry. Also, okay, so this one, I'm just gonna put unknown female. But he ends up marrying too and having a kid. Wonder why this is circled like that. That makes no sense. Does this go there? I do like that it goes from oldest to youngest with the family tree. So at least it wasn't that hard. At least it's getting easier. Maybe? Maybe. I don't know. Unknown name. Mark. I want to see. Aha. There we go. 2 females. And oh. They split up and have a kid. They have 1 kid from the split up. And I'm guessing the Ruck's name appears. See? And then this appears 1 more time. This is this family tree though. And he stopped using. He's a root tree, so it doesn't matter. I feel better. Please feel better. It makes me so sad. It's so fun though. You have to be a sleuth about this stuff. Look at how much I've done with only 3 hints. Yeah. This is exactly what it is. And I only used 3 hints so far, and it's because I just missed, like, I just didn't search one item, and that's why. This one is like the beginning, though. These 3 are the beginning, because it gets you used to the search engine. But yeah, it's really interesting. You can highlight stuff. Jane Larux. And it also tells you how many hints are left according to like these. Well, no, I meant like there's something important here. See, it says evidence. There's more evidence to find. There's evidence in here that you haven't, and it goes away. It's not hint. It's evidence. I don't know why I said hint. I've used 3 hints so far, and then this is telling me that it still has evidence in it. Sorry, not hints. I'm an idiot. Brenda patterns were being copied by other bands. Seeing the demand, Carl and his second cousin, Ernie Jr., who had just become the president of... Okay. Ernie Jr. Ellis. His second cousin. His second cousin. He says his second cousin. What is second cousin? Ah! Can somebody explain what a second cousin is? Isn't it like a cousin born off of a cousin already? So would it be like... No, I don't think that makes sense. Because he's the one who got 5th president. I have a list of names too. Ernie. Second cousin are people who share the same great grandparents, but you do not have the same grandparents. Okay, same great grandparents, but not same. So over. So it can't be anyone in this family line. Ellis. Ernie. Ernie, do we have an Ernie placed down yet? Because juniors are always the firstborn. That's what they also said, is all the juniors are always the firstborn. Ernie. Candy. Jack. Robert. Oof. Okay. Well, I can say it's safe to say that Motrin, their kids are gonna be Motrin as well. Okay, fuck me. I need to stop being distracted. I need to look up Jane. No, Kim. Kim, I should look up Kim. Kim Larux. Here, let me copy this name. Good copy. Just because I don't want to they said the youngest is okay, so Kim Control V. There's definitely something important with this one because it's the sister. Fuck you. Kim Rex. Kim is about to step on a role for Broadway performer. Scarlett. Because modern music. Okay. So if I go to Music Muchly, Broadway. It's about to step in a prominent role on Broadway, taking over for one of the children in Oliver. Spider search. Fuck me. Don't know. But Kim is one of the names in here. So that means she's attached to somebody. There's no way he just goes and marries the sister, because that would be fucked up. That would be so fucked up in so many ways. You know what? It would make sense. Am I really putting this here? Yes, I am. Yes, the fuck I am. Because these kids would have Roottrees as a name. That would be so fucked up if he did that. But it sounds, he's had so many divorces. It sounds about right. And I think this is okay. Jesus Christ. Okay, let me go to men. Let me copy. Can I just look up the last name? I'm stuck. I'm stuck again. Okay, I need to focus on stuff that I have. Oh. No. There are three. Says there's 3 clues here. MMM magazine. Spider search. Okay. Never mind. The lyrics of the song contains no clues. Why do you give it to me? The website lists the song credits as lyrics by compositions by the lyrics. Oh, that's sad. Skip it. Okay, cool. Hmm. I'm spelling her name right? Yeah. Oh, I'm so confused. Says there's hints here. And then this one says it has hints. Oh, wait. Oh, they're loud. Cherry tree? Okay. It doesn't appear. How about if I do this? Control C and then Start right. Oh. Ah! Yeah! I found something! Hi, Choppy! Found this photo. Clark was at this farm getting his family portrait of his wife and children. While his wife was trying to get the youngest to calm down for the picture, he had an idea for a Super Bowl ad. Oh. While his wife was trying to get... I knew it! Oh my god, I was right by accident! Oh my god, I was right by accident! Oh my god, I feel like I was right by accident. We don't know they're oh my god though. It's labeled inspiration. Does that actually have like hints on it? No. Roottrees Super Bowl ad. Can we spider search that? That's fucked up. That's fucked up that their names are hyphenated. Because you know she married her. Wait. 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 Wait a minute. Those kids have blonde hair. She has blonde hair and blue eyes. Blonde hair, blue eyes. Clark was at the department store, following with his wife and children, while his wife was trying to get Katerina, his youngest, to calm down. Why do I feel like she cheated on her husband? Why do I feel like she cheated on her husband? Can we... Okay. Jesus Christ. How did I accidentally get that, though? Because I'm a genius. Okay. Copy. I haven't been using my notes at all, by the way. Okay. I want to put their names in order so I can just search them. And I'll delete this. I could delete this, so. And then I want to get. I want to grab this. Control C, then Control V, and then. Is this cheating? Maybe. Okay. Now, Control C. Oops. No. Control C. And just go over here. Go away. Control V. Search. Fuck! I always thought I was doing so well. Clark. Search. That's weird. Why is his name like that? Clark would have to be Rex. Try to search. Interesting. Unless he remarried her. Because LaCrux. Yeah, because once you lock in a name, it actually like gets rid of it. And she's the only left LaCrux. Unless she married somebody else in the family, I don't see why these kids would have their names LaCrux. I'm gonna lose my mind. If I put them both as actors, no, didn't work. Okay. Names. Who was Ellis's mother? Women names get all mixed up in a generation. I guess there's no cause. Okay. I think Gwendolyn got her name from some combination of Gwyneth and Carolyn. Let me look at this one. Her twins. She's doing well with her twins. She's doing well with her twins. So what to name? I'm so lost again. I got one little hint, and not even a hint. Watchman of the Year. Okay. Still haven't placed Ernie Jr. yet. Clark. This one is Sam. Ernie and the kids are lucky to have her. Ernie and the kids are lucky to have her. Sam might have been the sister figure Gwyneth never was. All my doubts are ill-founded. She is a fine woman. She has a chance to grow up with us. Sam might be the sister. Ernie and the kids are lucky to have her. They seem eager to help on their own. Ernie and the kids. So did she get married to somebody named Ernie? And then the firstborn. So Ernest Jr. would have been the fourth president, I think. No, Ernie was a president. Ernie and the kids are. Okay, so Matson. Let's see what the other Matson. Okay, so we have this one, Ernest and Ernest Jr., and then, okay, Nicole. So I'm gonna guess that this one. Yeah, and then this one. I think Gwyneth got her name because it was mixed. Gwyneth, Mets and Gwyneth. I wonder. Ernest Matson. Interesting. Okay, Ernest Jr. Let's see. Let me go to the list. Let me go to Ernest Jr. Ernest. Copy. What I'm going to do is just start using this as like names I can put in order because you can't search them this way. 12B, Ernest Matson. Copy. 12B. Let me wink. Control C, and then let me go here. Okay. Oh, hold on. Hi, Kabooey. I'm sorry. I'm so lost. I'm so lost. I wonder. Oh! Oh. But was passed for unspecified reasons. Business data operation of the Roottrees president has unexpectedly died. Little is known about hers, but closest sources who asked to remain made it clear that he's more qualified. That the rumors that Ernest has originally trained to succeed Zach Moulton, but has been passed up for unspecific reasons. Business will automatically get quote from the last 4 years, Roottrees been rough. They attempt to keep our problem residents from the fancy flavors mixed up to batter up bar. But Mr. Madison is committed to getting back to the basics. Okay. Another one. Interesting. Where did Ernie go? I slid his name somewhere. Matt. Have I run into Madsen yet? Ernie's the second cousin. She had twins. Unless she ended up Morden. Madsen. Oh, there it is. Madsen. Ernie Madsen. Okay. He took after the third president, so he's the fourth. That means he's one of these. These aren't locked in either. She said she kept the Roottree name for both of her boys. And I just feel like this one and this one are her. Wolfroot. You know what? I'm Interesting. Where is this? Guy Hudson, along with his twin sister, nobody is a stranger to the public of the Roottrees snack. Twin sister, Guy Hudson, came along with his twin sister. Boys and girls era. Now that Guy's taken over the Rookie era. Cries credits his mother, Angie. His father, Angie, and Christopher. Oh, Angie, and Christopher. Guy, Angie, Gwyneth, Angie. So she married Hudson. Christopher Hudson. Christopher Hudson. Okay. Twin sister. Where's Hudson? Hudson. I need to find Hudson now. Ooh, okay. Guy, Hudson, and Bonnie. Bonnie. Where is it? Hudson, Bonnie. Then he was the third president. And he's one of these. Guy and his twin sister, Bonnie. With him? Yes? No? Okay. Fiery Dew, arguing over everything. His uncle, Zachariah, has early retirement to now on our daughter. Clara on their own. Now that their daughters have started a family, Clara and I reflect on life. Okay. So Clara is his wife. Clara. Let's see. Clara. Right? Female. And then his daughters are having kids of their own. So M. Oh, I'm getting close. Yeah. Bonnie. Okay, there it is. There it is. There's the number. Okay. Then Ernie Jr. This is okay. Jim. Okay, so Jim's over here. Jim. Nope. Step back. me see that picture. I think they kept siblings together. So this would make sense if they were siblings. There's no more Hudson though, right? No. Oh, I think I need to switch these then. Oh, wait. I did not mean to do that. Okay, so I actually need to switch these. Okay. First, let me get back to Hudson. Fuck me. Then Bonnie is going to switch with Guy. I'll switch their picture. And then put her here. And he's the third president. And guys and girls agree. That's what they say. Or it's Hudson. Bonnie. No. But we know this is true. What are we agreeing on? No idea. Hi, Flex. This is like the campaign. Aha! Yes. How are there two? Yeah. I'm trying to. Nobody's helping me apparently. Cries. Those are definitely pictures of them when they were younger. He doesn't have any kids. Hudson ends, so she ends up marrying somebody. And he unexpectedly dies. That's what we do know. And I'm going to switch these two. Unless she's a housewife. Which I will. I have 1, 2. I mean, that's fine. It really is. I can't get somebody to raid me per se. So, I mean, I can't force anybody to raid. Yeah, you can just be like the first option to rate and. No, most people like look. Like and pick and choose what they want. No, I can't do that either. Okay. I was getting somewhere. Okay, maybe I should look up Zachariah. Where am I blind? Like, as it's labeled by names like this. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Backspace. Nope. Needs backspace there. Okay. Copy. Yeah, thank you. Hmm. Hmm. Interesting. I'm gonna switch these two. Oh, wait. Because of the name? Okay. Mm. No. Where's Half-Life? Right, Housewife for now for this one too. There! Boom! Ah! What did I get right? Oh no, I did get that right. That's horrible. He married her? That's disgusting. That's fucking disgusting. You married your ex-wife's sister. Accidentally fucked my thing. That's that. Don't like that. I hate you. Are horrid. Horrid. That's horrible. Okay, I got all the presidents down though. This family tree is not looking bad. I got a lot of it down. I'm not doing bad at all. Didn't I have like a document of somebody in an art competition? Those two are cute. Oh, Caroline. Buttertown size about Caroline. Next to her sculpture. Caroline. Where is that? Sound familiar. I never placed her anywhere. Caroline is the mother to another character. Oh, Caroline is the mother to the other one. This one, Stephanie Jones. Yeah, Caroline M. And then I think I put in my notes Caroline. Ellis. Stephanie Jones. Caroline, aka Morton. Morton. Caroline. Morton. Fuck. Okay, Caroline Landon, aka Morton. And Gwyneth Martin have kids of her own. Okay, let me look up Caroline Lanton. Copy. No, carrot. Yeah. Let's see. PC. Public library. Author's name. Control V. And then let me go to my evidence. Because there was. Where is it? Her upcoming book on self-portrait of beauty. Copy. And then let me go back to the computer. Control V. Enter. Okay. Enter. What? Hey, Choppy. Welcome in. Maybe it's under her old name? Okay, let me look up this itself. Oh, I'm glad. Ugh. Need to be there. Peek in for a little break. Yeah, I'm fucking lost. How is there 7 hints here? Ah! Fuck you! Okay, soft covered, mostly black and white pictures of her art. See the color? Oh. Certainly do not fit out to you, Evelyn. Her sister Gwendolyn and her cousin Bonnie gave up their dreams settling with men. Gwendolyn and Bonnie. Housewife, yeah, that makes sense. This one's a housewife. Disgusting. This. Oh. Especially dislikes her brother-in-law, Dr. Wilson, who she calls completely bogus. Brother-in-law, Dr. Wilson. Wilson. Wilson, Dr. Wilson. Oh, look there was 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 Wilsons. So this is her, actually. Okay, boom. And she is an artist. And we don't know who her spouse is. But we do know that this is not her. And it's actually the other way around. And then Gwendolyn. Gwen. We need to get to G. Why am I lost now? Gwendolyn is a housewife. And it is disgusting, she says. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Completely bogus. Their letters led her to double down on her passion. Opposite of war. Is she strongly against the Roottrees affected her local reviver due to how she's not able to convince her father Zach to make changes to the policy. She explains that her marriage to Mark, a volatile moment in her life, and the thing he never gave her, and the only thing he ever gave her was father, her daughter, leaving them behind for good pursue her arts. Okay. Mark. We're looking for a guy named Mark. Or something we can like shorten to Mark. Or Landon Mark. Awesome. Her daughter, right here. Her name is Stephanie. I think. Boom. And then she actually won that presidency thing that we saw. Where is it? Wrote for city council. She is city council. She's city council. City council. Public speaker? No. City council. Secretary? What? Let me look at that again. She said vote for city council. Stephanie, I grew up in an unconvinced family, to say the least, full of love. Now 20 with baby around Christmas. Handwritten Carl, I know we never seen eye to eye. Okay, Carl. This was Carl. Her husband, we know. is Jones Bryant, and that's his face. Because now her name is Jones, and that's her husband. And she's pregnant right now. And then if I go... Oh, dedicated Elos and Stephanie. So I'm guessing Elos is a female. I don't know. Dedicated Elos. Huh. Dedicated to Stephanie. Dedicated to Elos and Stephanie. Felt betrayed when her sister, she was the youngest in her generation, and she felt betrayed when her sister married to somebody we call Wilson, Dr. Wilson. So if I look up Wilson, and it has to be a man, so it's either... Okay. Okay. So, parentheticals. Butter times, and I'm going to look up her daughter. Because, I want to... there's my notebook. There it is. Stephanie Jones. Butter times. Oh, here, I can just click that. Brian Jones. Lived in a bunch. She grew up without a father. Distant cousin Roottrees. Her mother, Caroline, is a local artist. Unlike my mother, I'm not a fighter. I want to bring love to the world. Most recent message is a small report detailing the election results of last month. Stephanie apparently won her election. Find the following. Stephanie Jones. She did win her election. So is she a president then? For city council. Said for city council, she did win. Politics. There it is. Right? There's no city council here. Cashier. Baby. Yeah, cashier, CEO, chief, comedian, constructor. Yeah, there's no city council person here. I'm going to pull politics. We have another Ernie. ER. Okay. Man. Interesting. It is Manson, right? Oh, no. We have to do Nicole. Keep on forgetting that the names when they get married actually have to line up with something. I want to look at the pictures again. Oh, I ran out of music. Let me just redo this. There we go. Interesting. I think this is just yeah, I think we can chalk hers up to politics. That's two. That is two. Definitely. It has to be. Know for a fact that those belong together as well. Let me go look at the pictures again. So most of this has been filled out now. We don't know who she is, or her, or this one, but I'm assuming that these guys are related. Her brothers still aren't clear on this one. I bet I could do, like, I want to find out where everything stands if I put this as a lawyer. Because I can actually just go and, like, just click every single one and force push some of them. I don't want to do that. I feel like somebody took over her father's as a lawyer, so I'm just going to put all of them as a lawyer. There! Found it! Then I can see if other things can lock in and go away. Okay, landmark, Jones Bryan. Those photos. Booyah. Awesome! Roottrees lawyer. I knew it. One of them had to take over his dad's business. I just knew that. And then Clancy never was able to get the spot because it's 1, then 2, right? 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, and he's dead. Okay. Okay. We're getting somewhere. The problem is that she kept the Roottrees name and gave it to them. And I have not found anything for them yet. Or these two. She says dedicated to Eloise. Is this her too? No. Surely it's not. No, I won't know anymore because I had these guys just fill in. Oh, fuck me. Let me go back to the computer because I know that she said completely bogus. Your brother, Dr. Wilson. Let me look up Dr. Wilson. Ah, Stephen Wilson. There we go. Oh, he's hot. Praise to Jason. My dad's the best dad in the entire world. Treats ever. He will treat your kid like he would treat me, my big. He would treat me, my big brother or my sister. I think it was taken. He's fucking hot. Jesus Christ. Steven. Youngest. Jason. Baby. She's right, baby. She looks like she doesn't want to be there. They're pretty. The only evidence is apparently he was a doctor to the Roottrees sister. Picture him on a website. 3 of them holding them hostage. Regardless, photos been added to your ed. There's a quote. His child, Jason. Suspect it might not be real. He'll treat your children like he would treat me, my big brother, or my sister. Okay. Pops up every time. Pediatric. Can I just search that? Control V. That is such a good fucking photo. It's like, okay. Oh, gem. And this one's going to be Zach. He's graduating for something. Jem Wilson. Can I look her up? Okay. Controls. C. Control V. And then think Shift Jem. Damn. You know, sometimes I feel like things run pretty well and then they don't. I want to highlight this. I'm going to put odd. Odd. Say that. Odd. Okay. Since she was pretty well known as an artist, I want to re-look her up. Parents and friends of lesbians and gays. Okay, can I look that up? Lesbians and gays. He was the doctor to her sister. Why do I feel like they... Hold on. She dedicates it to Eloise and her... She's part of a gay movement. I think that's more than correct course to write that. Elaine. I hate that it's case sensitive, just a little bit. Interesting. Did this number go down? CM. I feel like Eloise is her spouse. She remarried. Oh, but she's part of this family line. Oh, so I think I already know what her sister looks like. That has to be correct. Yeah, that has to be correct. Baby. Fuck, I'm gonna write baby because this is gonna be funny. He's a baby! Let's see. Fuck. Where's that giant family photo? Still don't know who she is, but this is part of the free spirits. That little girl is not standing with anybody. We have 2 unidentified people. That little girl does not. It says Control C. Control V. Okay, so it can't be. He's in this photo. Let me go back to evidence. Cuban told us she might come home next week so she can meet her kids. Interesting. I'm kind of lost again. Reason always got time for candy. Okay, scandal. Gwyneth has a green thumb. Oh, she has a green thumb. Okay, farmer? Or just like, is farmer the only one? Housewife. Fire dryer. Median cashier. Because there's no gardener. I'm gonna put as this. I need more information. Okay. Fourth hint. There's a tangent in James Roottrees' spider search. Control C. A tangent? His spider search. One hit wonder because the disco's fault. Although his majority fine played guitars and often sings by his fan, the band never had another hit despite its fans, who refers to this tangent spider search. I hate myself. Diamond's young son Wolf and his daughter. Man. Found a picture card of Jim and their fan club 2 years ago. Description said his son Wolf listening to his parents' latest room. You know what? That does sound like some of the history of the fan club apparently no longer available. Join. Still honored themselves for Among the pictured Christmas card, only one is relevant. A card with a picture of Jim and Diamond's youngest son, Wolf, as well as a note about his daughter's band, The Fuzz. Okay, The Fuzz. Spider search. All female punk band. Candy. Why do I feel like I've seen that? Anyways. This is Candy. Where is it? Root. Candy. She is also an artist. Right. Oh no, musician. Oh wait. What did it say on her little album? Guitar, yeah, musician. She's a musician. Where is it? Musician. Let's get to M. Musician. Okay. Interesting. Okay, we're getting somewhere again. I feel bad that I didn't think about it. Loud and fast. Trio. About their identity. Asked who they were. She told a roommate the children famous musician didn't want If but can I search parentheticals? Okay. Sucks. Okay. Do I have those listed in my names of Nikki and Nana? It says that rumored that she was told that they were rumored to be the children of another famous musician. Didn't want that widely. Okay. Why do I think he's a musician too? And if I just put musician, it's gonna do something. Okay. I'm done. God, I'm stuck again. Hiya. Hey. I'm very stuck right now. I've done 4 hints so far, and like one of them feels really dumb, but there was nothing I could do about it. Okay, well, if his son is a musician, advertising? No. Nope. Why do I feel like this one is graduate to be a doctor? Thank you. I actually own this in real life, but it's the normal colors, not shiny. Okay, Hudson. Who did she marry? Oh, I'm gonna die. This sucks so bad. Oh, there's only one hint left here. Okay. The fuzzies. Why isn't this in... Why, though? Okay, bye. R-O-O. It is candy, right? I literally did think that, Green thumb like her mother. Interesting. I have two. I can force push one of these if I really want to because I have their pictures all lined up. On the back of the photo in Childish Pressings, it says November. Oh, she's November. She's November. You're the only root tree that has the name root tree besides these two. She's so cute. Okay, 5. Because it's no radical new flavors because it's no longer in the 90s. What is even elderberry? Maybe original inventor had 5 kids. Maybe that's why kids still love them. Radical new flavors. Oh, Teen Blast. It's a magazine. No, but ah. Oh. It's so cute. This is a cute photo. That's so cute. Grandpa was my grandpa was a college professor. Grandpa, college professor. My grandpa was a college professor. Professor. Where is it? Maybe he had practiced a lecture. Name famous for the thing besides candy. Even wrote a book. I took his advice and worked with Mom designing clothes. Although Grandma passed away early this week, Grandma Laura tells me he was really proud of what we managed to accomplish. That's so cute. But Grandpa was a college professor. But that didn't lock in. Which means the picture's wrong. Or it's this one who's the college professor. I'm going to switch their photos. Grandpa was a college professor. Doesn't make any sense. If one of them is a college she just said my grandpa was a college professor. Lectures about history. Oh. No, that doesn't work either. She said he was a college professor. Preacher, politics, police officer. Okay, let me go through this. Actor, advertising architect, author, cashier, comedian, director, farmer, firefighter, hairdresser, housewife, interior design, lawyer, manufacturing mechanic, media mogul, military model, news anchor, pilot, nurse, politician, preacher, president, 1 through 5, principal, prose athlete, professor, public speaker. She said my grandpa was a college professor. I have both grandpas locked in as professors, so something isn't lining up. Because we know this one's correct. And she said that she was mad that her sister became a housewife. And this one's also correct. She is a musician. You know what? And she starts screaming. Bro, what is this? Okay. I'm gonna scream. I'm so scream. I think he packets that ledger a lot. Fuck me. Okay, there's no more evidence left on this one. Why does this have 6? Why? Wait. Just a different picture. Okay, so this is 18. There's nothing else here. I want to die. This is torture. He's their youngest. He looks really young. I hate it here. I hate it here. I knew it! 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 I fucking knew it! I knew that she ended up because we didn't know who she was. She had no last name and she was fighting for gay rights. Why isn't this correct though? She said her sister married somebody. Is it the portrait? Is that why? Because the name Morin. And she became a housewife. They said that. Oh, maybe because they both needed glasses. Is that it? So the story so far, this has to be something. Maybe this. Oh. So another entry complains if you connect the dots, a pattern of the piece creates a Mayan ruby skull? What? Hold on, what? A Mayan ruby skull? Oh my god, this page is loaded. Okay. Mayan ruby skull. Okay. Nothing wait. These all seem really nice. Ask him to take the sound fake proof. Ah! Huh? Wait. What is this? What the fuck? How the fuck am I supposed to fix this? Oh. Oh, I missed it. is, huh? Fuck you, I'm not stuck. Fuck you, rubber ducky. What the hell? Under construction. First year, plan to give her when we get married. Go Thompson. There's an odd collage called Cousins, was made up of 3 sample image. Extended family cousins taking pictures. Even some I never. Only few got back to me. He said I wasn't allowed to use pictures of Raya or Rose, so I had to get creative and only use my 3rd cousin. It includes Davy. Went for uni. He was the only child. Davy. Chris Raffy's Cousins, an art project. Includes pictures of Davy, Bessie, this was an art piece, a self-portrait of me and my fiance, Chris Raffy. Oh. Oh. Lily. That's so cute. He's so cute. Here's Junction. Get married. Plan to give it to her. He's a painter. Okay. Maybe Kellogg. Doesn't seem real. Kellogg. Hi, Choppy. Kellogg, 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 Kellogg. female. And then 2 males. It's a Kellogg named Kellogg with two males. Kellogg. There's nobody else with 2 kids. She's the only one. But red hair. Red. He's a swimmer. A driver? Swimmer. College student, maybe? Pro athlete. Davy. Hiding only used my 3rd cousin. This includes Davy. He swims for uni. And Bethany's yearbook photo. Davy's younger sister. Bethany. So this is Bethany. Okay. Bethany. Evidence. Middle school. My 2. Nope, that's not what I was trying to do. Give me this. Created. I had to use create. I used this Davy. And Bethany's yearbook photo. Davy's younger sister. Stephanie, who is an only child. And Stephanie, who is an only child. That seems right. Kenral, who's an only child. Sam Kenral. A known occupation. Meet Kenral. Right? No. It can't be it. Fuck. I only used my 3rd cousins. Who's an only child. had to be this way. It had to be. It says middle school. Maybe college as well? Ah! I got 3 more. Good luck, Choppy. I'm so sorry. Ah.
On the phone, I said I owed you an explanation, but I can't reveal everything.
Fuck you!
I'm sure this all seems like deception for deception's sake, so I'll try to explain why. It's true, I'm working with lawyers, but not the candy company lawyers, my publisher's lawyers. I'm on the verge of releasing a book, and it's not kind to the Roottrees, especially Elias and the 5 Pieces. The truth often isn't. But with the plane crash, the publisher is rightfully worried it'll look like I'm making things up to exploit a tragedy. So they're doing their due diligence. That's why you're here. To be sure there's enough evidence for an expert to unearth the whole story. If I tell you the whole story now, we can't prove that. I hope you understand. That said, I can say that the work you're doing is, to my story, one spot on the tree is more important than the rest. You've likely noticed it. It's locked for now. Also, there are fewer Roottrees left. In a sense, that makes it easier. Use process of elimination. It's also harder to verify when you're right. You'll need 4 blood relatives.
Why?
No!
No!
I don't have
No!
any more evidence for you.
Fuck!
But trust your intuition. If something has a high number, it's not a mistake. You're getting closer and...
Why? Why is it 4 now? And why did it take me editing? He's not an artist? This is what I don't like. She said that... What happened? Oh, this stupid shit. This is the problem. She said my grandpa was a professor. Oh, it finally locked it in. I feel stupid. His younger sister, so maybe it's a K-12 student. Maybe he's in college as well. They're both Roottrees, so. Okay, I don't have any more time. I don't think I do anyways. This is sad. Because they're young. Because they're young. Oh my god. That's fucking hilarious. Oh my god, that made me so happy. You have no idea how all those locking in made me so happy. Woman, right? Okay. I could just put random women in areas to fill in spouses. And when they're not right, I do it again. Oh, you're women. Women. Why not? I don't know. I just put random names in random spots at this. Okay. What do I have? What do I have? Sam Clark names. Rolling down the city. Team Blast. Campaign mailer. All these are done. Campaign mailer. What do we got? Supporting Stephanie. She could use the publicity your daughters bring. Don't let our conflict spread to the next generation. I don't understand. Don't understand. Nothing else has hints besides that one and this one. Fine. A sitcom. What? It mentions a sitcom. No, it does not. What? It says the interview in Team Blast mentioned a sitcom that sounded family related. Let's look into it. Oh. Oh. Tommy. That's not his real name, though, is it? Yeah. Ron is a distant relative of the Roottrees sisters. Our Team Blast got lucky. TMV refused to fill. But we did something. The creators of Rebel Travel, Ron, married Penelope. Ron. Oh, okay. So Tommy McSharon, mother played to navigate her troubles. A single mother. So this is where Penelope comes in. Penelope. Ron Green. Because my other one. Okay. Because this one. Tommy McSharon. You often read an article besides the fact that he was married to Ryan. One thing seems irrelevant. Only thing that seems relevant. 8 months ago, before the marriage, called dating a Roottrie. One of the creators of Rebel, Ron, married Penelope, who plays the mom on the show. Ron. Robert. Or Ronald. Ron. Director. So he must be Robert. Also a director. These are his girls. Yeah? No. Um, Alright, I can't do this anymore. Yeah, I know. I can't. I gotta call it quits. But we know he's a director. I want to switch them again. We really don't know who the older one is. But I'm assuming that these are his kids. So who did I put her with so I could just put a new random female name? Boom! There we go. That looks about right. Because the guy that she was marrying was. Don't have much left. Jesus Christ. Damn. I kind of want to force it. It'd be funny if it doesn't work. I'm trying to force it and it doesn't fucking work. I tried. I tried. Well, we're almost done with this game. I won't be able to come back to it for a while, though. So, I just gotta see where it goes. Damn. Mm. Interesting. Yeah, there it is, sure. Interesting. Switch her name with Christina. Oh well, I need to give or quit, give up, but I don't want to. I know some of these are right. Let me try. It's probably not going to work and it's going to be funny, but I'll try anyways. He's none of the presidents. My last ditch attempt, screenwriter. Ugh. Wonder he's a screenwriter. He helped his brother. That sucks. I do like that I figured out that she was married. I do like that I did that. Okay, I'm gonna call it quits. I have to. I can't do this anymore. Let me raid you guys. Let me raid Sea Dog. Oh, let's just go to a debut event. Why not? If it lets me. Oh. Well, it was nice. This was nice. Okay. Anyways, bye.